I do remember nothing else. We'd taken off all of our armor because it is a huge stamina regen penalty. I just realized I gotta what I'm gonna fix before we get in there. So I think I actually saved this. Let me see. Control configuration. Browse my old one. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, so we could probably work on Solaran and Amara. Mataran's almost done. Yokel's a chunk of the way through. Flocure, I don't think we could even do yet. Isle is a beast. Oh, you know, weren't we in that one area, like, way out? Oh, yeah, we finished it, too. We were in the area way out where we fought the listener who was, who kept, Solaran, in the darkness, and now she's recovering, but she's, like, sickly. I can at least reach that, so let's go ahead and do that. Gotta kill Tuma and Suma. It should be close enough. Now this isn't like the horrible, like, this isn't that area that's like incredibly like apocalyptic looking. If I remember correctly, this should be that. Or no, this is further out. Or no, this is this is literally the. Yeah, this is between. I'm not actually sure how much we can fall here. You know, it's funny. I think Sekiro had somewhat 12B in that respect. Where you could just jump. It doesn't even matter. Yokel should be here somewhere. There he is. You know, interestingly enough, I think his weapon is upgraded now, too. Yeah, I've had this. I got this a stream or two ago, and it's great. Basically, the more damage you can, the more hits you can do up to a certain point, without taking one yourself, it will cause it'll cause you to bring up those like soul masses, and they fire every time you hit. And you actually will do like really great damage. The triangle to jump? Yeah. Alright, just go ahead and upstage me, it's fine. I like how you get a bunch all at once. Alright, I think this is as far as we can go here, yeah. What is that actually meant to be? I can't do it anymore. I never figured out what that was. Here we go. It could not remember for the life of me what the buttons were to switch items. Because it's In Sekiro, it's so much different. So now I'm like stuck trying to remember what game I'm playing again. And then, that's on top of the fact that we added yet another button to jump. I'll probably have to spend like 15-20 minutes more just getting acclimated to the difference again. Which is part of why I wanted to try to wrap this up before playing Sekiro. Because I'm just going to be confused. There's our twins. Oh, we just started? No, I've played this, I played a good few streams so far. I just never, I didn't get a chance to finish it. Whoa. That's pretty ballin'. Wow, okay, these guys are super ridiculous. Oh, jeez, okay, hey now. No, I'm good, it's good, it's fine. Look at this guy. I think we broke his AI a little bit. I can't really get Yokel, so. Oh, come on, man. That's like half of my HP in one shot. Maybe I'll come back later. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Freaking beast. That's a pretty big leap in difficulty right there. Part of it is that I got no armor on. I should probably put it back on. I forgot how much damage I'm gonna take. We'll go in once more and then, Jeez, okay. Damn. It's a pretty hefty hit for a slide there. Hey, Musty. One thing I keep forgetting is that while there don't seem to be many iframes in Sekiro, or at least not nearly as much as this game does, this game does have like a decent amount of iframes, and I need to get back into using them. Is Yokel the Ashen? No, there's a large creature, like a bird, that's the Ashen. And I think it was supposed to basically be like the source of light in the world that is now. It's currently it was reborn, and now we're trying to catch it before it's lost to the forces of darkness or whatever it ends up being. But in the meantime, we've also been trying to take down, like, I can't remember what they were called. They're basically the champions of, you know, the champions of dark. They're fighting against the light. They become corrupted over time. Yokel's not gonna do well here. Okay, good. We got it. Cutting pestle. And a ton of scoria. Game had a lot of buzz around for a bit. What stuffed it out? Or when that stuffed out, you haven't heard from it since? I think there was a lot of attention from people who were looking for another Souls game. But my guess is it's not a very long game. And you know, it's not one of the big entries in the core series, so I'm sure people kind of looked at it and were like, you know, they looked at it as an interesting novelty and then moved on. But for what it is, I like it. Here we go. The dark black stone feels almost alive to the touch, like it has somehow absorbed the juice and blood of everything it has crushed over the aeons. Darkness is no more wicked than light. It is simply much older. Just flat out maxed. Oh, it's an Ashen feather. I didn't see what it was. So the Ashen is what we're looking for.
Round, round, round the fires, round, round, round. 1 and 2 stand with the lions.
Yeah, I kind of view this as somewhat somewhere between Journey, Dark Souls, and Zelda Breath of the Wild. Sort of the mix of the calming aesthetic, the general gameplay flow, and the like open world kind of setup, you know. There we go. So we have to get some mushrooms here. Got a mind-boggling pitch. What's that? Souls game? Okay. Oops. I've been running out everybody's fires. I feel so bad when I do that. You play as a new artist. Okay, you gotta finish the sentence. Like, I'm getting bits and pieces. I can't react to this. I should be able to make that, I think. Yep. The extra distance from the leap is super great.
Soft raffet, warm raffet, fur and raffet pie.
You know, it's funny how they made the spearhead so expensive. Even though you get like 9 spears out of it, you're still spending more than 150 per spear. Like, that's such a commitment. Not the struggles of being an artist and how one compares themselves to others in a self-destructive loop of posting art they worked on and not being proud of it. But depressed, it's not as good as those they look up to. I guess conceptually it's interesting, and I definitely like how it's basically kind of like a deviation of like, oh, it's, you know, we're somehow either, you know, ending a cycle or fighting a big bad or whatever, but I guess I'd be more concerned about what the, like, what do you actually do, you know? Like, how are you creating art? Like, do you collect and learn, like, do you collect like a knowledge resource? Do you pick up styles? And then, like, what's the metric upon which you've used that correctly, you know? Looking for another one of those ruins I could rest at. So one thing I'm kind of curious about with this game is I have no idea like what I've not seen anybody else play it. I know only a couple streamers that or probably one streamer only that I'm even aware of that even has streamed this. And I think a lot of people passed on it because it wasn't on Steam. Still isn't on Steam. And I don't know, like, really anything about what like a normal experience of this game is, you know, and I can't even, it's difficult for me to relate this to a Souls experience because while a lot of the basics interact like Souls, the pacing is so much different, and the reasonings to go back and forth and how you get there, you know, there's the pacing of like of your checkpoints is different. The accessibility of your homeward bone, you know, like return home equivalent is different. The world doesn't loop back in on itself as much. Instead, it's more kind of a bigger space. And you're not so run through corridors like you are in the Souls games. So I can't help but be a little curious what a playthrough for this game is supposed to feel like. The enemies or other artists with more followers, bosses or studies you do, the environments are different. That's conceptual though, but like what button do I press to do this, and how does it, what's like, is there like, you know, are you trying to get a, you know, what is the interactive element that you have to perfect or improve upon? You know, that's what I'm concerned about. Like, are you rolling through it like a JRPG where big one? Oh, I forgot how crazy the fire is too. I need to get out of here like ASAP. Yeah, we're abandoning Yoko. Yoko. Cletus, the Slackjaw, Yoko. That big one I haven't seen before, and I'm not ready for him. Those dog things, I'm not too keen on fighting. I take so much damage, and I don't have a good way to respond to when they do the breath attack. That's around with ideas. Oh, I don't know. I mean, conceptually, I guess for me, it's like I look at a concept and I try to think of how I would put the gameplay together. You know, like what specific interactions do you do, and what makes them interesting and satisfying? I understand the conceptual stuff too, in terms of like, yes, you're an artist, you compete against other artists, and you know, maybe you have a challenge to art well, but what does arting do? You know, what does it mean? You know, is it like mimicking gestures? Is it typing the right, you know, and having the right commands chosen out of a list? think I just need to go back to this road and just follow it. You know, Okami has a gesture system, and maybe it could be something where you have to quick time event a series of gestures, and that's, you know, that makes your art, or, you know, because you couldn't necessarily say, all right, well, you have an MS Paint window open and you draw into that, and the game judges you because by what metric are you judged? You know, if you want to, like, some of the stuff you could pick in terms of like what games have done recently would be like Mario Galaxy has you put together, or not Galaxy, Mario Odyssey has you like put together faces from stickers, and the more accurate the placement of the face parts are, the better score you get. But, you know, it's all about just picking something, you know. Infamous Second Son's graffiti sections. I actually don't know what those are. The only, I think, graffiti games that I've played was the first of the... what was it called? Jet Set Radio. The first Jet Set Radio game had... you had graffiti, but it was just literally like walking up to a wall and walking past it and just holding a button down or whatever, and it would just like put decals on the wall, and that was your... that was graffiti. I don't know how to go back there. So we slid down this this ramp here, and now I don't know how to get back up. I might be willing to spend one of these things. There's a Craven Remnant. But what did you have to do in Infamous? He goes to a wall, a small cutscene plays of him picking up the spray paint. Hey, Viper. Hey, killed your friends.
I hope the twins didn't give you too much trouble. Now give me the cunning pestle, so I may open the world of shadow for you. Feel the restful darkness flow through your veins. Now you may travel the pathways of shadow.
Okay, what does that mean?
Before you go, come to my brewing stand. There are some recipes I might concoct for you, should you bring me the right ingredients.
Fury, Leech Drought, Sturm Spirits, okay. Yeah, she's huge. She's a listener, I believe. Consumable penalty. Completely heals you over time, but using another healing item damages you. Oh. And Sturm Spirits. You deal more damage, but your damage resistance is increased. Oh my god. And 2 fire kelp and one of the coconut-looking things that I can't remember the name of. Use a controller's gyro while holding a button to spray. But I guess the question is, by what metric does it give you? Does it evaluate your success or failure? Are you painting my numbers? Do you have to fill in the lines without going out? You know? And maybe the quicker you can fill the shape without going over, like you balance, like you have a score that's based on like percentage filled plus overflow amount, you know? How well you, so yeah, is that literally just, you know, how quickly you can fill it with a penalty for going out? Yeah, okay. I mean, that could work. I mean, but then, you know, in terms of whether or not you're an artist, like, how do you quantify the quality of that versus, you know, these big boss artists or whatever? Is it just like a more complex shape that you have to work with, and the bosses do it quicker, or, you know what I mean? Wonder if you should buy this, Sekiro, Halo Master Chief Collection, or wait to Borderlands 3. I mean, that's very apples and oranges. I mean, Sekiro really isn't much of a... I don't think it qualifies as a worthy comparison to a Souls-like, because it's a dramatically different thing, you know? So it's like a Souls-like, and then this sort of like fast-paced like Ninja Gaiden sort of Spider-Man-esque, you know, it's different. It's like Sekiro it's like it has the core like basic interaction of a Souls-like, I guess, where your movement you're locking on, but like even your concept of damage is different. So how you move around the world is different. The checkpoints are similar. Yeah, Sekiro really isn't much of a Souls game. It's not a, you know, it's not something you can easily compare to other stuff.
I have not told Bataran this, but Amiren's prison was as subtle as it was cruel. She smothered me in wards that blinded my eyes and dulled my nose and fingers. I need my senses restored if I am to brew potions with any degree of prowess. To regain my full sight, I need Riok's talon. Of all the Elder Dark, he saw the deepest.
So the Elder Dark, as far as I know, are the main big bads. We fought 2 of them so far. I think the 3rd one's coming up. But if she's asking for something from the 3rd one, then I don't think that game's going to end at that point.
My sister sometimes mentioned the Talon during her mad mutterings. The Twisted Canyon. That's where she said it fell long ago. I hope it's still there.
It definitely still feels like a FromSoft game. That's for sure. Personally, I didn't really get into Halo, so I couldn't really recommend that, and Borderlands just isn't my thing. The first one was alright. What was the other option you had? Yeah, just this Sekiro, Halo, or Borderlands. Yeah, I don't know. It really comes... I mean, it's really down to what your preference is, you know? I could kind of, like, talk a bit of what my experience was for Sekiro, and hopefully we don't spoil that, because I haven't finished it yet. And, on the other hand, I played a chunk of the way through this game, but I'm not done with it yet, but I could at least give you some perspective on how this game plays and feels.
When the Ashen fell, each Elder Dark sought to consume it. War followed. Akoto tore great Riok's talon free and cast it into the Twisted Canyon.
Ukoto is the first one we fought. Hey, Art. Yeah, sorry, this is closer to my normal time. That is... that is a ways out. She'll give you better recipes. Let me go ahead and, so I don't think I can do... I'd be shocked if I can do Flokir's quests yet. Let me keep on this one and see what we can do. Where's our windfish? Where did he go? Here we go. I really like the sound and animation for this guy. Ritual stone, that's what these things are called, I think. Here she is.
In honor of their sacrifice, they glow with a mark of dedication. The mark is key. Throw a spear to pierce a monk's glowing heart, and it will draw you into the shadows.
Oh, you know, the interesting thing is that now I know what these things are for, and now I've seen a GIF of this. I have a few of these. Yeah, so you can use these to travel. I wonder if I keep my spear when I do that. I don't know yet. Five. See if I end up with 4 after this. Oh, great. Okay, well. Seems we're gonna be a big spender soon. Get as many spearheads as we can get. Perfect. Oh man, analog stick aiming stuff. It's cool though. I was wondering how they were going to use these. But see, like this deviates a lot from a Souls game now. Even though the core mechanics are the same. The, like, move, sprints, roll, you know. Weapons are different, equipment's different, movement's different, world size is different. The aesthetic and the general presentation is different. Like, it's hard to really say, hey, we got another one of these. It's hard to compare this, even if you were to say, oh, should I get this or Dark Souls 2 or 3 or 1 or whatever. How do you say? You know, how could you really pick if you were, unless you know more specifically what type of experience you're looking for? What is even remotely going on? There's something horrible going on. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Oh. They're using it too. Okay, that's super crazy spooky. Oh. No, they're not. They have special spears. That's scary. Oh, hello. I'm glad I have iframes during that. Ooh, see? Yokel took a giant, hefty hit of damage there. I'm trying to think of how I would get up there. I don't want to go down if I can avoid it. Might have to just pop down here. Still with us, Art? You a little tired? Did you wake up really early or something, or are you still up? I have somewhat good news for my my recent doctor appointment. In that, oh jeez, that does some damage. I might now know what I'm doing about struggling with a CPAP machine. I think for whatever reason it isn't ramping up like it needs to. And I did manage to confirm that the minimum pressure value it has is too low. And so the funny thing was that my I don't know what even his title is, the doctor I met with, because he's not like an allergist, he's not an ENT, he's something else. But he actually said, like, you know, next time you visit, bring in the CPAP. But in the meantime, you can just, you can basically enter like service mode on the CPAP machine and just change the pressure settings. And he's like, yeah, just check out YouTube, you'll figure it out. And he was just like, yeah, normally it's like press a couple buttons for a bit, like hold them down, and I'm like, I can do this. So when I got home, I took a look at the CPAP machine and adjusted it, and I think it'll be way better. I think I'm gonna sleep awesome tonight. I changed both the minimum and maximum pressure, and also the ramp behavior a little bit. So, because it used to be that what it does, the settings that it's had recently were way different than what I feel like it started with, and now I've got it set up a little bit closer to what like the best possible settings were last time I was using it. I also got a reminder. I got a reminder basically saying, yeah, you gotta lose weight, this will help a lot. He actually quantified it too. Basically, for every 10% of your body weight that you lose, you will have your the amount of apnea effect. I don't remember if it was the AHI score in general or some other more specific thing, but the apnea will be half as bad as it was for every 10% of your body weight you lose. And I have gained a little bit of weight since the surgery, even. God damn it. And I had lost a bunch of weight leading up to and before the surgery, so even then the CPAP wasn't correct. This guy needs to go. I'm gonna freaking... This dude... Stab. Oh my god, the damage is real. Oh my god, this dude... Oh my god, his damage is crazy. Luckily, at least I killed him. I was gonna say, his damage is so crazy. Luckily we killed him, he's dead. Don't have to worry about that anymore. In fact, I guess in this case we can just come on down and just... Oh, hello! The Kel's got my back, somewhat. Tried Risk of Rain 2. Yeah, everyone's been saying it's good. I don't know what to make of it. For me, it kind of looked like a... It kind of just looked like you know, one of those like Serious Sam style like arena shooters. I've played games like it before. I'm trying to think of what the one it is that most reminds me of, but I definitely doesn't. Yo Kill's dead. It definitely doesn't say Risk of Rain to me. It's something different, and I don't know whether or not I would like it or not. I guess to some degree, that particular style of gameplay, I can't say that I'm explicitly interested in. But I've only seen like literally like a minute and a half, maybe. You dick. This guy's tough. Don't have Yokel to back me up. Ah. Luckily he's going off to the side, so I think I'm okay. Does Risk of Rain 2 still have the, like, crazy giant amount of items and synergies? I was looking at their interface, it didn't feel like that, it didn't quite feel like they were, like, I couldn't tell what I was looking at. Like, I didn't see any. I didn't feel like there was any there. I'm so glad I'm getting spearheads right now. It'll help a lot. Screw that guy. Oh, he's gonna keep coming after me with the spears? Are you kidding me? I need that spear guy to go. Yeah, he's right there too. I might be able to get through here without getting hit, I'm not sure. Or I guess we can do that. Oh, hello. Come on, man. Thought we were done with that guy. I think he killed himself. I didn't know you could do that. They get damaged by their own spears. Forebear's charge. Adapted armor from a listener matriarch. Oh, jeez. You gotta not do that. You're too big to just show up out of nowhere. Holy crap. I was wondering if the listeners could actually come with you. Is it just like a normal size club? Or, wait, is that what is that? No, it's a club. That actually kind of looks like a ring toss version of cup ball. Oh, okay, we're good. I don't know why I started to try to compensate for my bad jump with rolls that would have gone off to the side anyways. More spears. Ooh. That's a big dude. I wonder if there's going to be like a big giant reveal at the end of this game where it's going to like, I can imagine there being something like, oh, you know, the Elder Dark weren't really the problem. It was like the progenitor of the everything instead. That should be a kill. Yep. Siloran died because she got nuked by these guys. Good. Oh, come the hell on. I thought we were done with these things. Damn it. Well, be that way. Does Risk of Rain 2 have online multiplayer? Oh my god, I just realized all of my, I don't even know where my Scoria is now. I don't know where it is in the map. Wait.
Please give me the talon, so that I might free my eyes of my sister's accursed ward.
Sure.
Thank you. The ripples of your kindness will spread far indeed. Now, I have been researching some new potion recipes, if you would care to take a look. Blessed light! The talon of Riok has brought the world back into sharp relief. But my nose is still blocked by Amiran's wards. I can barely smell even the strongest herbs. The spinner's cauldron will steam open my nostrils. Not to mention that it will help me brew far more potent potions for you. Thieving Okoto stole Cisna's beloved cauldron during the Elder Dark War. He hid it away from her, perhaps in the same twisted canyon where he tossed the talon.
What do we got? Dwell, which is interesting. Your damage resistance is increased in the dark, but using a lantern negates the effect. And then Dulling Tonic. Damage resistance is increased, but your stamina regeneration is slowed. So this is the tanky tonic. Those are some tough calls. Fighting in the dark under certain circumstances, I could see going with that. Weird. What's why are we here?
How about that? We gained the thinker. Let's not let Flokir know we were after his gear. He might get a bit miffed about that. Back to this troublesome Fiske fella, eh? Him and his ugly armaments. He's shacked up with a bunch of shadow lovers in the Twisted Canyon. Cooks up all sorts of nasty for my kin if he's arming those darklings, too. We gotta find Fiske and put an end to those wily weapon workings of his.
Now that Ake is buttoned in our boots, we gotta find Fisk and put an end to those. Yeah, so those are the pair that we were dealing with earlier. Shacked up with a bunch of shadow lovers in the Twisted Canyon. I think we need to go there for... Let me see. No, that's where we were, probably. No, wait, we need to go there for some other... Yeah, we need to go there for Silaran's, quest, or Silaran, or... Help Amara as much as you can if she weaves the way with her lyre. Once we have the human heart, of Lepyrus, we can reunite them and find the Ashen. So we're not ready yet. Let's do something closer. Yeah. Oh, that's the one we were next to earlier. That crazy one. Am I playing it on PC? Yeah. Playing it through. So I have to launch it through Steam, but it's the Epic launcher version or whatever. Because I can't, like, that's the only way I can get the my controller to work. Because it only has X input support, and it doesn't have native PS4 controller support. Unlike Steam. I think Epic is going to have to really put some effort into getting that sort of stuff sorted. Like, I don't care about curator features, I don't care so much about the social features. I think making sure that every game works for everybody is important. And for everybody's preferred, relatively common controllers. And I think their storefront presentation overall needs a bit of work. Just because, like, even for how few games they have, I've passed by Ashen like 3 or 4 times before I went to go buy it. Simply because their storefront is organized in this like disorienting mass of tiles, and like there's no like searching. It was a bit of a mess. You just browse up and down until you notice it. You can't even type it. Like, I know exactly what it is by name. I can't type it in and find it. I'm actually really curious what Epic's objective is for their store. Like, it's clearly not Steam, where you just have like a giant marketplace with enormous amounts of games, good or bad, and enormous amounts of like searching and curation tools. With community features built around it. Like, my guess is that they're building it to be like a boutique store, where like there's a couple high quality items, and just take it or leave it. Then you're just going there to browse and see what piques your interest. I really should spend my scoria before I go and die, but oh well. Oh yeah, now that we have this, we can do some interesting things with this. Jeez, how many of these do I have? Just the 3. I've got some spearheads on me. I didn't see where it landed. That's it. If I don't get it. Yeah. Well. Maybe I should, I can't now. I was gonna say maybe I should go back and get some more spearheads, but I can't. I don't have a convenient way to get up here, so I think I'm screwed. Yeah, they didn't even let you turn around to grab the ledge. Well, so much for that. That wasn't the best of ideas either. If I could make this fall down there, I would, just to... Well, I mean, oh crap. If they use a breath attack or catch me, I'm doomed. Spearhead, totally worth. Oh, well, there's the one I'm looking for. That was one I saw earlier. I gotta figure out how to safely get there now. Or get away and then come back, or I don't even know. Okay. Oh. Oh. See, that's the sort of thing I wear with the spears, so I can get over there. Damn. Okay. Wait, I think I see a rune. I don't know if I can get back to it from here. Nah, it's all the way down there. Well, I probably am screwed. I don't know. Oh crap, I'm super dead. That's like 9,000 scoria. That's like 15 that I lost, and then another 9,000 because I'm in a hurry. I guess I could at least spend the spearheads in the meantime, I guess. Oh well. Trying to remember where our spears are. Here we go. Alright. I think... Do I not have any more pouches? Oh my god, hold on. I think I, I'm pretty sure I left a... There should be a few of these here, right? Oh my god, there's no more scoria. I'd have to go back. Oh, that kinda sucks. Well, I guess we're gonna wear some armor. That's kind of funny. That's exactly the armor of that boss we were fighting. Yeah, it's a very hefty stamina cost, but probably worth it. Yeah, there's no like great way to get to this. I need to go back and make a bunch more spears though. Because once we can, we'll have a great way to transport. But I think the only clean way to get there is this way. For now. So, interesting thing about the spears and doing the transport with those is that there's no, as far as I know, there is actually no max range. It's literally, if you can aim it and work with the trajectory, that's it. It just keeps going. So these are the super scary ones that I'm just not ready to fight. Not so much that I can't kill them, more so that they have that crazy flame breath attack, and it seems to connect like well before you're touched by it. It really looks like you can go the extra mile and catch that. I don't think I've had a movement mechanic like this in a game before, where you have to hit a target. Well, I don't know, I guess if like the general sense, Final Fantasy 15 has the blink strike, and that's not a super uncommon mechanic, but like an aimed consumable resource being your way to teleport that is not like just targeting like a ledge grab point. You're instead grabbing very specific targets with it. Part of it is that there's no like lock on. You're just you're just aiming for it. So somewhere around here. I'm not exactly sure where. So, I guess at the top, maybe? Somewhere is my, there it is, right over there. The remainder of my scoria. There's that flame breath attack that scares the hell out of me. Lynx, are you still there? I'm actually kind of curious. There we go. I'm kind of curious what. Were you wondering if it was out on Steam yet? I wish it was. I know a lot of people are waiting on Steam. For me, this is sort of my like take the plunge game of just like, what do I think of the Epic launcher? So far, I'm not impressed. I mean, it just works, but it's so bare bones, and it also has the issue of just literally that. I don't know in what context I would want it. PS4 is not coming anytime soon. Oh, so what are they, like Xbox and PC only? I thought there was a PS4 version. Oh god, come on man. Not right now. No spitters. Oh god, you can even walk through it to take damage too. I normally don't go down to these areas because these tend to be super scary. And they're more often than not going to have, ooh, hello, wraiths or whatever. Oh, come on. down my, crap. Put down my lamp without thinking about it. Which is sort of helping, and sort of not. PS4 or Switch. I wonder if it would come out on Switch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the Switch could run this. I guess if the PS4 version runs at 60 FPS, then the Switch might run at 30. I don't know, like it should run it. Oh, that's cool. It's gotta be higher than 60. I have a capped at 60, but I'm not dropping at all. It's just 100% flawless in every way. Is there an FPS cap on PC? Probably not. I just keep VSync on. Mostly because I don't want to have to deal with, like, tearing, and I also don't care to, figure out the like, I don't want to figure out how to get a higher refresh rate, I don't have to get a higher hertz capture than 60 right now. Sorry, I'm like a little bit, a little scatterbrained right now. Part of this is I'm looking for where to go, and I'm also a bit tired. I haven't been sleeping well. All that for an Ashen feather. I mean, the Ashen feather is super valuable, so. Looks pretty buttery smooth. Yeah, it is. And, you know, it looks great, and the, you know, it's got good balance of detail and everything. No complaints about the aesthetic. I'm a bit concerned that I'm not as... there's a lot of name dropping in this game, and you're catching up to the lore, it feels like. It doesn't feel like you're getting bits and pieces of the lore streamed in. It seems instead like... it feels very much like... a lot of stuff is given to you at once that may not have relevance, and you're kind of trying to pick it apart, you know? I don't think what the best way to get to Vagrant's Rest is. I keep forgetting we have a map. I want to spend my scoria. I got a bunch of spears. Well, you know how, like... You know how, like, a lot of lore for games will say, you know, the lands of Viswanda, and, you know, Sir Botswanalana found the sacred chime of Revelia in this and that, and I'm just like, I don't know what any of this is. What's the significance of this? And you can, for some games you can kind of figure it out. In other games it's just name bloat. And I'd rather start with like a ground level understanding of bits and pieces and piece together the grand scheme of things later. Maybe one revelation, one significant thing at a time. Where that's kind of what I feel like Dark Souls did very well with some of their lore, is that they would give you a very distinct piece of what happens. How far into the game am I? I don't quite know what percentage-wise. I've fought two of the Elder Dark creatures, Okoto and Koto and Amiran. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there was some significant plot revelation later on. Because I feel like getting to the Elder Dark creature, I think they're just called Elder Darklings or something. Getting to those characters. Oh my god, this is a terrible idea. I'm gonna get mega dunked. I think there's something above me too, yeah. But I think they're not going to be the final objective boss. You know, they're not the end game story for the game. There's going to be something more to it. Just don't even know what yet. But so far the story's been really vague. Just lots of names, but I don't really know the connections or purpose. I mean, so far it's like the Ashen is one of many, and it's come to the world to die and be revived like a phoenix. And the Ashen brings light to the world. And the dark creatures are trying to prevent that. And they are trying to draw power from the Ashen. But they haven't been too specific just yet. Like, and it seems that Ashens will arrive regularly as part of the life cycle of the world. Do I know there's DLC coming for the game? No, I don't know, yeah. Maybe a possibility if Epic wants to push sales? Well, I mean, this isn't... I don't even know if this is published by Epic. Just on their launcher, I think Epic had just offered money to a lot of developers and publishers just to say, alright, well, why don't you do like an early exclusivity contract and we'll give you a bunch of money so we can bootstrap our service or whatever. Kinda want to pick up this item, even though, like, that also means I'm skipping a chunk of the world. 2,500 score is kinda worth it. But I'm also back to square one. It kinda sucks. I don't think I can buddy jump up here either. Nah, not even close. I think the question of whether or not they're going to do DLC or not is not really up to is not part of like Epic's core decision making. Like, I think it's more so just like their decision making is like, and their interest is, did these guys really respond? They just want to get games onto the service, and the DLC is a whole other thing. I need a beat on where we're going. Yeah, I just can't even get up there. I'm gonna probably just have to use one of these Craven Remnants. Yeah. Because I tend to not know how to get back, because a lot of those are just like you slide down an area, it's one way, and that takes you into that portion of the map or whatever, that big zone. But there tends to be not like a clear, distinct path backwards to get back to where you started. Yeah, let's at least make profit standards. That should be a decent start. Okay, how much scoria do we need to do next axe upgrade? I think I need a bunch. I think I actually need a whole other resource for this.
Do not fear for me. I will remain strong for as long as I must.
How about... Oh, right. Yeah, I'm missing the whole other resource that I need for this. I don't have enough for the club. I could pop one of the scoria stashes for it, but I almost kind of don't even really use the club anyways. I'm not getting enough benefit from the two-handed weapons, honestly. Kind of don't see the point. I mean, there were a couple cases where there was like big group battles that I'd want it for, but for the most part, I don't really care to have two-handed weapons. Oh, didn't I need to return for... Yeah.
As far as I could tell from, that hound had no obvious signs of illness. Please, give me the tail so I can sample its fluids. See what's going on there. The tail's sinews are strong. Its blood is vital. And its secretions are... pungent. Time to sharpen the boning knife and stoke the fire. This should be interesting.
So there is this this affliction that has come about, and Vorse is trying to figure out what to do with it. Bataran has been afflicted with it, lost an arm, and I think part of that affliction has something to do with all the dark creatures about. But it hasn't been specified yet as to what it is. I mean, I don't know if that's sort of like a... I mean, it's not really like, you know, any of the curse-style stuff in the Souls games. It feels like it's something connected to the world, or maybe to the Ashen, similar to... there's... Well, I guess I won't spoil it. There's another game that has something like that. I gotta say which. But there's more like, it feels like more like a world affliction from some character, and I imagine maybe it's something like not all creatures can sustain light being returned to the world, and some of them just go sick and die, and other ones are sustained by it, you know? Wait, Force has got nothing to do. I don't really want to fight Fisk right now. I haven't gotten to Kala yet. According to my father's notebook, he and Aho were trying to save me from an ancient curse, which I think is the curse that Force is researching. Vaughn writes of an ancestress of ours, Kala, who he believes could help me. Kala was a fisherwoman, so perhaps we should search for her along the shore of the Whispers. Alright, Yokel should show up soon. Yep, there he is. Some of the enemy encounters in this game make me really glad that they give you a buddy. You're always fighting with some companion, and for the most part, it's like AI, but there is some sort of multiplayer feature you can enable too. So, where is it? Multiplayer, and then I guess use the filter code. Okay, yeah, I guess in this case, I guess it's enabled. And maybe there's just nobody on. Because you're supposed to encounter people somewhat like Journey. But I've not encountered another player at all. Yeah, it's like seamless. It's like Absolver with no announcements as far as I know. Which is basically Journey. Have I not been to that one? No, I have. I did, okay. I was just there. I was about to say, I'm like, wait a second, did I not get that, did I not get that ritual stone? Oh, I thought I could get that. I think I can get that ledge. There we go. That the body posture there. that's all my bones and organs. That's the that's what I get out of that. Or no, just my bones and organs. Having trouble remembering my Simpsons quotes. I know there was like it was a shield bash. I was about to say, I know there was some sort of guard break you could do. I feel like there's something going on where, like, pickups respawn or something. I'm not super sure what. I saw some behavior that kind of felt like that for Sekiro, too. I'm not really sure what's going on. But there's something. Is the walk speed normally slow? I think it's a little bit faster if you're not wearing armor. This is about like any, typical Souls game walk speed. At least for like 1 and 2. 3 I think was a little faster. I thought I backed away quick enough. Is it weight system? It's not really like weight. It's more like, let me see. There's just like flat out penalties for your gear. In this case, it's sun resist is higher, damage reduction goes up, but your stamina costs and goes up as well, and your regen goes down. So I guess your walk speed's about the same all the time. And this is your sprint speed, and, it takes stamina, but at least you've got it. I think part of what you're seeing is my Dark Souls PvP behavior showing, where I typically don't sprint very often, because that always leaves you vulnerable and wastes stamina in PvP. Like, you would sprint in certain scenarios. But you'd always be really, really careful about when you sprint. Oh, you know, I keep forgetting. I gotta look for these monks out here, because I think I can... I think it's one of them. Not sure if that's even right. Oh, way too low. Too high. Not even sure that's right. No, it isn't. That's not one of the monks. Okay. That's our target all the way up there. I think I actually see a monk back there, if I can get him. So there's these monks that are... I can't even see where that's going. They're just chilling and meditating, and if you hit them, they have like an aura, and if you hit them with a spear, you'll teleport to them. But you've also got to have really great aim, and I don't for a target that far out. These guys. So our target is right up here. See, yeah, I guess I hit it, but it was just an urn. It wasn't what I was looking for. She kind of looks like a wraith. I don't think she's friendly. Oh. Huh. Alright. Oh, yeah, see, check this out. I mean, this will be really kind of pointless, but... She is a wraith.
Blood of my blood, I see the curse stirring around him. He hears our voices strongly now. A relic was lost, a cursed veil. Long I searched, finding many treasures, but never the veil.
So, some characters in the game, I think, when the curse takes hold, I'm not sure the specifics, but when the affliction that they're searching for a cure takes hold, I think many characters will basically become super evil and become wraiths, and they become like stronger, shadowed versions of themselves that could like teleport and do all sorts of crazy stuff.
I failed, but you must not. Search the ruins upon the cliffs that gaze across the sea. You seek the Umbral Veil. I thought it lay there. While I lived, I sensed power in that spot.
Trying to look for another good example if I can find another one of those monks. No, I don't see any others. But I wanted to just go, like, get a good throw in and show you the kind of movement that they give you. Well, yeah, I guess they're all over there. If I really wanted to bother going back there. That's sort of like the training grounds where you learn how to use them in the first place. But yeah, it's sort of like an untargeted blink strike almost. I've never had I don't think I've had a game where I had something like that wasn't like a grappling hook or something. Yeah, it was like more freeform. And I've seen gifts where you can hit those things from a really long distance away. So the interesting thing about this town is that it starts as like nothing, and you haven't even rescued this guy, or I don't even know about rescue. So this creature abandons its mother, and it takes a liking to you after hatching, and the mother's really upset. The mother we passed by, and it was like this giant creature, similar design, out in the area I was at. And it was pissed. Like, I tried to approach it, and it started like breathing at me and stuff. Can't open that. I'm trying to get to the top of this. And it wasn't even like dragon breath. It was like angry, damaging wind breath. Kind of need more of this fire kelp. So fire kelp is like it's used as a component resource for a bunch of other stuff, but it's a consumable that damages you. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. I wonder if it has the reverse effect when you have the there's this one oh, there we go. There's the remember that one relic or the one potion we were looking at that says like heals you to 100%, but any normal healing item would damage you. I wonder if those actually speed up your healing.
Dark news indeed. If Kala speaks the truth, then Vaughn and Ahu share her fate. They're out there somewhere, shadows hungering for their stolen rest. I have to find this umbral veil if I'm to free my kin from the shadows. Yet, so much time has passed since Ball went searching for it along the cliff tops. It's a stone-cold trail, but the only one we have to follow. If Ball did find the veil, it might be with her still.
Don't tell me Ball's like way out here somewhere. Not that far. At least not too far away from a ritual stone. That's the most important thing right now. It's like I don't mind traveling. Yeah, it's super chill. I think that must be why like most people who are going to a Souls game, I don't think they would expect to play something that's like there's difficulty to it. Can I just not? Okay, I was about to say. So here's the thing: if you mass jump, I guess. Yeah. So if you mass jump while holding a direction, while you have stamina, you can't actually start to move from there. You just you change your facing direction. I was wondering what was going on. For a second, I was like, surely I'm not at an invisible wall yet. Oh, there it is. I was just looking for the ritual stone to get out of here. But I think not a lot of people are looking to play like a super chill game when they play Souls. So I think maybe people went in to try it and just didn't know what to make of it. Not that there isn't difficulty and stuff. It's like a way softer presentation for everything. One thing actually that is sort of the opposite of this, of the Ashen aesthetic, is the Ornstein and Smo fight in Dark Souls, where it had the unfortunate problem of it was so loud and so bombastic. Can we go anywhere else? Oh. Nice. Oh, they're getting attacked though. it was so loud that if you had to listen to the music over and over again, it became obnoxious because it's a fight that took so long and started with the loud like orchestral stuff. And if you were like me in your first playthrough, you got super dunked. That it's really easy to get upset at that sort of thing. I didn't turn the music off because I don't know, I somehow had that in my head that was like important to the playthrough. But it's just like, it's almost like it's celebrating you sucking at that point. It's celebrating how awful the experience is when you're dying over and over again. And that's kind of why I'm kind of glad that even if I struggle in this game, I don't get upset. I like that the thing can sneeze. The difficulty in this game, unlike the Souls game, doesn't feel like angry difficulty. I'm gonna go ahead and spend some scoria. Hopefully I've got like spearheads or something. Get a couple. Hey, ooh. You need 3 spearheads to make 9 of these. Screw that. Wait, bone spears don't cost spearheads? What? Oh man, I wish I knew that earlier. We'll buy a million of these things. Because I'm only using them to travel. I'm not using them for damage or whatever. Stuck in a boss in Sekiro right now. It's just part of. It's one part of it that's stopping you from really beating it. You won't say anything. Yeah, I know that feel. I'm not even sure if it counts as a boss or not, but the one enemy that I fought at the very end of my first stream of it, it had an attack I couldn't deal with, and then I figured out that there's a very distinct way that you use like your dodge move, I guess. I won't say too much about it, but they expect you to make way wider use of your tools in Sekiro than Dark Souls. And it's kind of... Sekiro is like... seems to be so gameplay solid. It's hard to explain exactly what I... like, it's hard to explain that with a lot of precision, what I mean, but like... They're, it doesn't feel... like, everything feels important, and it feels like it has its place. Oh. Kinda want that guy to die. Yeah, okay, yeah. But everything in Sekiro feels like it belongs. Oh god. Oh, we're super dead. Oh, we need to get out of here quickly. All I'm trying to do is make enough progress. There we go. Okay, good. I just wanted to skip that gauntlet because it's rough. Now we're in a good spot. I think I'm up to 6 deaths so far in Sekiro in about 3 hours, so hopefully that's good. Hey, Abby. bear in mind that I haven't beaten. I barely started, so easy on the spoilers. Neo has a similar learning curve. Yeah, I think so. What do I think of what I played? I think it's probably the most solid mechanics FromSoft has ever had, in terms of not only conceptually how well everything works together, but also just the tuning. It's like their most cleanly designed game that I've played so far, based on my current experience with it. Handful of minor gripes. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm seeing less on the my initial jump into the game. I'm seeing less initial issues with Sekiro than all of the other games so far. Oh god. That guy's gotta go. But I'm sure Sekiro's got issues. Not only is no game perfect, well, there are many games that are really, really close, with such minimal nagging concerns. There's Bull. Like, Zero Ranger is so good, and there's like maybe one or two things I could really ding it for, and one would be like Stage 2 is a giant leap of difficulty over the entire rest of the game, like every other level. And I guess I'd also say with Zero Ranger, what would be the best possible nitpick? Probably something like it's really hard to justify using sword. Even like everything else is great though.
Smell the blood, taste it. Another sacrifice to Malik Khal's curse. I searched for the Umbral Veil, but it was not here, and the claws of darkness took my life.
What, do they have an equivalent level of unfinished area as like Lost Izalith?
It was our ancestor Malik Khal who began this legacy of pain and undeath. It was his duty to sacrifice a child to Riak, eldest of the Elder Dark, in exchange for peace in the dark. But something went wrong. Malik never returned to us with the relic. Proud Lathyrus fell into ruin. The Umbral Veil was lost, and one by one we fell to the curse. You must find our lost ancestor, Malik Khal. Search the edge of the palace where it collapsed. Much has fallen into the ash and water, but his wraith lingers there.
Oh, so White, you're basically saying like the 70 different boars there are in Bloodborne? Where they reuse enemy types that don't fit in an area? I feel like they kind of lucked out with Black Knights in that respect. Where with like with Black Knights, it's just like, where am I even looking? Okay, I guess this is right. With Black Knights, they kind of just fit. You expect them to be anywhere. See, this is a spot where I actually need to use one of these spears. Oh, 10,000, nice. I'd love to have a way to get out of this without taking damage, though. This might work. Nooks and crannies environments that are clearly unfinished. I can see that. Hey, wait a second. Where's... Oh, god damn it. Where's... I need to leave. Yokel needs to save me, but... Oh god. I'm super dead. Me out, me out. Oh god, this sucks. See, this is why I didn't want to be here earlier. This is where I died last time. Oh god. Screw these stupid things. Hey, what? Okay, hold on. That's super great. Okay. We completely lucked out that we found the next one. I would have been super doomed had we not found the ritual stone. So how far up is this? Oh, it's one I've never seen before. Okay. Oh. Works for me. Very minor gripes. Few harsh transitions that make you wonder they had another sub-area planned in between. Well, that sort of sounds more like other games that had more polish. You know, like a good example would be like Darksiders 2, where the middle of the game drags on. It feels more like that, where the game is otherwise polished, just needs, you know, there may be some weird kind of design considerations that needed to be, that could have been like further massaged into a better product. Not that Darksiders 2 was bad. In fact, it was typically, like, for the most part, really good. Probably, the middle of Darksiders 2 is probably one of my gripes with that game. And then the other one was just the item system. But everything else was solid. I typically don't like loot grind item systems, just at all. Just because I hate going for the next 0.5% or less of improvement. It's like, I did all this to get this piece of garbage that I couldn't care less about.
Thanks to you, I am closer to breaking this curse than any who have come before me. Had I traveled with my father in Ahu, my journey would have ended as theirs did. When I was a boy, my father told me stories of our ancestral home. It was in the Featherlands, in the shadow of the Lothyrian palace. That's where Malik will be. I dread what we must do when we find this great-grandfather of mine. I hope that some trace of the man lingers within the Wraith.
You know what I should do? I don't know if I have the resources for this. I would like to get the gourd upgraded, though. I think I need a particular material for that, and I can't remember what it was. Yeah, we'll try not to mention those mechanical things, because that's kind of already mentioning things that I would have wanted to find out on my own. And we have expanded this place. Look at this. We've now got like, we've got a nice fireplace. We've got furnishings and stuff. I think we have like central heating and air. No, they didn't. They didn't mention what gives you upgrades and stuff. They show you the resources for like one or two things, but not like where you get those upgrades and like what the pattern is. I wouldn't have known, for example, that you specifically get damage upgrades for regular bosses and health upgrades for mini bosses, for example. And I wouldn't have known that there was a consistent pattern for where you get your tools and stuff, so that's a bit of a bummer. Because now that kind of colors my expectation of the pacing of the game now. I'm trying to remember exactly where... Here, I think this is... Nope, that's not it. Bonfire screen, it says per beads battle memories, but I didn't know what those really were, and 2, I don't think battle memories is a thing that's mentioned yet. And also, no, it doesn't describe anything, and there's no ability to get to the descriptions either. There's not like press select and get a rundown or whatever, like the previous games. It just, they exist. There's no way to there's no glossary or reference at all. Here we go. It's just Scoria for the potency, nothing else. Oh, this is for potency, though. Oh, I know where I'm going. Okay. Well, I know what to look for. I think Yokel can do it. Assume that because there's every other game. Yeah, I couldn't find it. I was looking for it. But yeah, I didn't see it. Where's Yokel? Or wait, no. Yokel does something else. No, she's like runes or whatever. Crap. Wait, that's the box. There's Vorsa for the spears. Damn it. Where the hell is Yokel? I will admit, I'd be surprised if they don't just add some ability to hit a button to get a description. He's up here. You do like the ways in which they fed off of Neo? I personally didn't really like... What is this? Is this secret dudes? Secret vendors?
Before the light, I didn't bother much with hope. I didn't have anywhere to put it until now.
No, just regular... Actually, no. There's bean grubs, though. Wait. Takes your health away. Oh, interesting. You can buy Scoria. Oh, you can bank your Scoria. So you can buy Scoria, but you lose 1/6 of it, which is kind of worth, actually. I'm fine with a lossy banking system. So it takes your health away over 15 seconds. And I bet bean grubs are then used for something else later on. Supposed for the coconut things, by the way. I needed those for something. I need to get somewhere high up just so I can get an idea of where Yokel is, because I need to get more sips. Oh. For me, I think Neo just felt like... It kind of felt like Souls with too many complications to playing it. Like, the stuff that you get... It felt sort of like a transition into, like, the level of complex behavior that is optional in Devil May Cry, but made mandatory. That's kind of how it felt. Alright. This is getting ridiculous. I can't even navigate my own town. Wait, could this be the one? No. It's not like further back. Yeah. Wait. No. Okay, so I got a nice anecdote for you. Or yeah. So as I was heading to the doctor appointment today, I took a couple wrong turns, and that's to be expected because I have no sense of direction. But then I got into the building and sort of wandered off. Well, I saw a sign that said, like, here's the sleep lab or whatever, so I was like, okay, I guess it's not this check-in. It must be the one wherever the sleep lab is or whatever. So I wandered off there, and then I noticed there was like no check-in anywhere, and so there was a receptionist closer out, and she was like, "No, I'll go back. It's this other reception. It's like the first one you went to." So I started wandering back to that, and like 10 feet in that direction, I must have took a wrong turn, and I ended up walking back, asking two other people. The second receptionist walks by again, and like practically handholds me back to the initial reception, which is literally like 10 feet away. And I'm like apologizing to everybody in turn, going, "I'm sorry, I have no sense of direction. It's not you, it's me." Like, I'm not trying to mess with you guys. But to my credit, at least, it did turn out that they do have a sign that they need to get rid of, that everyone's tripping up on, that people think are no, I wasn't actually. Yeah, whatever. There was a sign that everyone gets tripped up by when they come in for sleep study stuff, instead of actually checking in with the main reception, because there's only like one area to check in. But I think the other buildings in the network for the physicians that I go to, they do have separate reception areas and check-ins for like allergist, radiology, ENT, whatever. Okay, I'm super lost. Where the hell is Yokel? Like, come on. Batarang, you're killing me. I want to expand my sippy sips. Damn it. That must, the funny thing is that, like, this has got to be like a side effect. Is this the one? No. Are any of these new? Some of them are. Wow. Whoa. Many of these are new. Your armor stamina penalties reduced. Wow, by 25%. Oh, there's even more of these, no. Last stand, you deal bonus damage the lower your health is. Your health is increased greatly, but 5%? Nah. More stamina regen. Oh. I actually don't know how to oh, just like this. Slightly... Okay, we're getting rid of lesser constitution. What was this other one? Robust. Robust instead of something else. What? I guess we'll do, instead of lesser constitution. Or, no. Instead of... Instead of what? Second wind rebounds. Now, I think I'm gonna keep all of these, actually. This is fine. While broken, you gain more scoria from defeating enemies. Once fully grown, you reflect a portion of your damage taken. I think, I think I'm gonna equip that. Even though I do like Ukoto's thing too. I still have not been able to find Yokel, and that's bothering the hell out of me. Like, I'm this bad at finding stuff. I'm this bad at navigation. Like, does it show on the map where they are, maybe? No, well... Your location. Yeah, no it doesn't. When the map changes as much as it does, here he is, freaking hell. Okay, let me try to get a beat of where this is. It is... behind and to the left of the big house. So I should be able to do something, I think, to make my... Yeah, it only costs scoria, too. And I've got some other, got some of these, the scoria sashes. $22,000. Alright, let me make this wig stronger too. I'm sorry I'm effectively wasting everybody's time with how lost I am. I can only beg for forgiveness at my, like, sheer incompetence. I still do think I have some sort of, like, complete spatial
Don't know if it was the
issue.
or someone else, but Fiske got bought off. His weapons weren't nearly as nasty before. Some skegghead's been giving him pointers.
Fiske. It was Fisk. And then 9,500. So can we afford that? Yep. It's one of the medium ones. Yeah. Alright, we should be in great shape now. Alright, let's head over to, let's head out and see if we can find Malik. Wait, where even is this quest? way out there. Holy crap. Okay, let's not do that yet. That's like end of the world territory. Alright. Yeah, this will be easier. Deal with that. Curious how these wings work. Because they present it like... I don't know if I can view them. Yeah, I don't think I can. Oh, dude, she's got Ukoto's blessing. Or wrath, or whatever it was. Oh my god, I'm really bad at this. He's got a lot of these to work with. You know what? Let's start from a higher one first, I guess. It's a good thing I made like 99 of these things just to practice with. Alright, so our target is around here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. Wonder how I get all the way up there. Oh, you can probably go around. So if I hit this guy. And I jump down there, maybe. Nah, that's not right. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. No idea how I would get over there. I wonder if that's the tablet. That'd be nasty. How strong are these? Does not care at all. Or wait, no, they would, but I can't see their HP if I'm not locked on. Yeah, there's more than one of these things, too. There's the target. There's what's what I'm looking for. I just gotta figure out how to get over there. Vaguely safely. Here's our tablet. So I got the tail earlier. Once tamed by ancient Lethyrans as hunting companions, the hounds fled into the darkness when Lethyrus fell. Letharian hounds thrive in both darkness and light, finding easy prey in deer and even the occasional vagrant. And the vagrants are basically just like, you know, the generic lost humans. It's somewhat like hollows, I guess. How's it so far? That's nice and chill. Easy to get lost, not incredibly difficult. The difficulty does peak here and there. It feels more like the atmosphere is like a focus. Even though there is like a good heap of combat and everything too, it's like it's like Chill Souls. I don't know how to explain it. You know, it's not such a hardcore oppressive atmosphere. What a delight to discover our loyal hounds still prosper. Perhaps I can persuade Vorsa to find me some pups to raise. Yeah, Light Souls, I guess. An ancient stone tablet upon which the seers recorded the last days of nation. The seers desperately studied the powers of spun shadow and the hope of discovering a way to endure the oncoming age of darkness. We seers of Lethyrus understood the need to bestow our wisdom upon those who would follow, even as darkness fell upon them. I really want to know what that item is. Oh, wait, is that one spear worth? Oh, I think you can damage these. Yeah, it's basically Souls that's more about a balanced mix of like exploration and combat. Oh god, there's all my stamina. It's moss. Oh, they don't even do that much damage. This is fine. Okay, now they do. Wouldn't let me pop a heal because I was too busy sliding. Alright, we got him. Yeah, I don't know. It's something like it's kind of a mix between like Dark Souls, Journey, and Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know, it's this weird kind of middling. You know, it's not. You know, it's not a harsh, oppressive atmosphere. It isn't just exploration focused. It's got a big open world. It's got drop in, drop out multiplayer. Just like the characters will, you know, players will just show up. Thus far, I've not actually had a player show up in my world though. Even though I double checked and apparently the feature's on. So far, it seems to have a lot of like journey out go do something in return. More often than not, it's either kill something or find something. It does seem like you could just find whatever object it is you seek. You could have already picked it up. Like if you're willing to just venture through the world, as you're told to do stuff, it'll turn out you already have whatever the item is. I don't know if that's always the case, but it definitely seems like really often you can have an item requested of you, and it turns out you've already got it. Ooh, check this out. Are there like level requirements? There really aren't levels so much. There's like stat upgrades, but it's more that you just find them in the world. Oops, that's not what I mean. Let's do this. So Sapient Moss is more or less your Titanite. I wonder what's up here. I don't even know what this leads to. I think I see an item in the distance, though. Yeah, there's something out there. There's our windfish that I can't do anything about just yet. The one whose child actually is helping me out. Alright, what could it be? Twin Sapient Root. Rare Fort Root is prized by ash smiths as a forging material. I've actually never gotten, I've never got a normal one yet. So I think that must be the next tier that I don't even have yet. Because I only have the one that requires Sapient Moss. I think there's a Sapient Root that I haven't gotten, which is the previous one, and then there's the twin one, which I just picked up. Oh no. Who's that? Who's drowning out there? I don't see any more monks I can teleport to. I see there's the one over there and a dude I fought before. Oh wow, the wings are growing. And I guess they grow procedurally. The wings for the not even talisman, I don't even know what this thing is. Whoops. Like you have this like super special like ability slot you've got, and they can have many different effects. Like one will say like if you're given enough time, you build up your defense, like between getting hit, so you like your first hit is free. The one I have basically says you have you have a bonus to soul income, and then once it's maxed, you have a chance to reflect damage. And you grow wings while it's happening. Large stats. That's 10,000. That's really nice. I've got to come up with something to drop, though. We can get more mushrooms. Wait, why have I not combined these, There we go. The stacks. And Scoria is more or less souls. I mean, almost to a T. Oh, if only I could, if only there was a monk statue somewhere. Oh, this one's over there. Can't see where these things are landing. Yeah, that's the only issue I have with the system, is I literally cannot see. There we go, where I'm targeting. I can't see the result of the fill arc. I just gotta get over there now. There we go, I cheesed it. Perfect. Excuse me. I've been really parched lately. I feel like I should get up and get another bottle of water. Gotta put that on my to-do list tomorrow. Either get more filters for my water filter or buy another like 20-30 bottles of water.
The halls of Cliffa were built in the name of wisdom. I weep to witness what we have lost. Please, give me the archive tablet. It is some small comfort amongst the sorrow.
Have I played Sekiro yet? What are my thoughts? I've literally streamed like 3 hours of it. I got to... try not to mention anything that might spoil it, but I got to a... post the tutorial area, the first big enemy that I think everybody struggles with. If you check the end of the VOD, I kill it and then I saved. I don't want to spoil what it is even. Once I finish Ashen, I'll be plunging in first into Sekiro, but I did at least 3 hours or so because there was the Twitch bounty. Part of the bounty is they give you the game, and the other part of the bounty is they'll just give you a few bucks for playing it. And it was like, I'm gonna play this anyways, so I better get in there before it expires. Even though I didn't want to start until I was done with this and Ghost of a Tale. So it's good. It's solid. The controls are really responsive. I like the Razor's Edge combat. I want to see more. I like how so much of the character's abilities are useful. So like in such a thorough manner. Like everything you could think to do has a payoff rather than just like a Souls example would be like, sure, you can sprint, but it never really comes into handy in combat, like except for like entering combat. Like you can running attack into stuff. But with like most weapons in Souls, it doesn't really pay to sit there and just running attack over and over again for PvE. But with Sekiro, I feel like you could put it to use and it works. Stuff like that. But I've only played like 3 hours, so I couldn't give a really great opinion on it yet. I don't know how long the game is even. I definitely want to play more. Like, it seems like the most mechanically robust, well-tuned game that they've produced so far. Just in terms of everything generally kind of works, and it seems really well thought out, and it seems mechanically tight, which, you know, is having both of those together typically doesn't happen in the Souls game.
Thank you. Let's see what Cisna can teach us. Somewhere in these gloomy words, I will find a way to cut through the dark weave.
So the dark weave, basically our path to figure out where the Ashen is and how to restore light to the world has actually been obscured. And we're trying to come up with a way to work through that in order to actually figure out where we're supposed to go. We're picking up tools in the meantime to help her out.
Strange, it seems as if humans are somehow diminished by their time in darkness. I was not this tall when I lived within the palace.
Interesting. I wonder if humans and listeners then were about the same size.
Bataran carries the weight of a heavy burden. Perhaps one day he will share it with us.
Something makes me in that case wonder if Bataran is... if he accidentally brought this upon everybody.
There is much sense in Porsa's approach. Like you, the animals were bred in darkness. To understand how the light changes them is to understand the future of life to come.
So Amara is as far as we can go right now. Bataran is as far as we can go. Siluran, I'd prefer not to have to go that far if I can avoid it. Force is done. Let me see if we can actually get what Fokir wants. Oh, okay, so that's why there's all those crab things there. Those are corpse. And, that's literally, like, their hunting grounds. Okay. I wonder... so he's some sort of craftsman that's going to let me do something. But I haven't really figured out what. Maybe it's armor upgrades or something. I don't know. But, I've never... like, we only met him. He came back to town. But we never did whatever he wants us to do. And I'm sure it's something crucial or important in some way. No idea what, though. One thing that's kind of nice is that it's there's a really high chance. It's not extremely common, or it's not a 100% chance, I guess. But there's a pretty good chance that whatever character you're helping will typically come with you, it seems. And it kind of gives you the sense that, like, the NPCs aren't just, like, quest givers. They will come with you to, like, try to help as best as they can. So somewhere here, somewhere in this area somewhere, are the tools I'm looking for. Wait, they're literally down there, okay. Okay. Be really careful though, because the cords are nasty. Butcher's tool, skilled up for war. Ah, this backpack's killing me. To be fair, I should just be putting some of this stuff away. Alright. Based on some of the comments as I was playing, I think I might be doing pretty well with Sekiro. The controls are so incredibly responsive. I feel like, for the most part, it's all about me. It's like I couldn't really blame the game for putting me in a bad situation or whatever. You know, everything just kind of works. A waterproof sack that rattles as you carry it, heavier than it looks. A quick glance inside shows the bewildering assortment of tools and other tinkering paraphernalia. The tinker in residence of Lothairus Palace once made a clockwork songbird for Princess Ishra that whistled a merry tune when she stroked its back.
My tools! Oh, Daddy sure has missed you, my little darlings. Thank you so much for your help. Now, if you would kindly hand them over. I'm in your debt, and I pride myself on being a man who always pays what he owes. Perhaps a wind-powered mushroom picker to begin with. Got plenty of mouths to feed here.
Wait a second, does he just generate items for me?
Seems you find yourself in some pretty dark places, so I think a new lantern is in order. I've written up a list of components for you. It's on my workbench. Maybe take a look?
Listener lantern, Axun hominis, medium scoria stash. So I could store bigger amounts of scoria. I wonder. Hold on. Where's your Oh, where's your workbench? Here we go. Right, it can't be anywhere. It can't be anywhere that would be easy to find. It's got to be off in a side corner somewhere. Listener lantern. 1800 ash lumens. Hold on a sec. Do I have an ash lumen rating for my normal lantern? Whoa, 600. Okay. Ah, damn it. Damn you. Okay. Okay, we could fix this. Where's me stash? There you go. I've got to try to commit to memory now where I just was, so I don't forget. Because I'm gonna literally turn around and be like, I'm totally screwed. I can't find anything. Just you wait. Well, luckily the quest indicator thing, the marker didn't go away. Let's see. Born in darkness, listener eyes are highly sensitive. This lantern is easy on the sight and can be quickly extinguished. Without a lantern, the darkness will swallow you whole. As old as Lathyrus, this lantern has been revived and improved by a skilled artisan. Stale designs could benefit from fresh thinking. It's a shame I really don't know, just based on walking around over here, how much better it is. Let's go put the other one away, in case I need it later. Actually, you know, the interesting thing is that you can keep both of them and put one down. I bet you could put one down and have the other on you if you really wanted to. Let me see. Wait, they have abilities. Forebear's Charge? Hold on a sec. Let me see what these do. Forebear's Charge. They all have, like, worse stability values, too. Stamina stability. Lower defense, but, let me see. What's the stamina stability on this one? 30. Stamina regen minus 60%. Oh my god. I'm hoping it's while you're blocking, yeah. Weird. Wonder why these all seem to be worse. Like, numerically they look worse. Large wooden shield? Yeah, so why does the leather shield seem to be better than everything else? It's really weird. And I'm pretty sure I didn't upgrade it or anything. Wait, let me do this. Let me go over to Bataran and see what he thinks. Because maybe I did upgrade them without realizing. It's gotta be something like that, right? On second thought, I'm probably gonna get lost wandering over there. So unless I can literally see it from this building, I should probably just skip it. Here we go. Yeah. If that's the case, then I don't know what to do with these things. They seem numerically worse. Like, you keep your regen, yeah, but what if you just want to take a hit and then drop your shield? Strange. could be something to that I don't quite know just yet.
Since you did such a bang-up job on recovering my kit, fancy recovering my kin? My sister Lyra has been keeping some particularly unpleasant company these days. She's with the canyon folk, huddling in the dark, worshipping the likes of Cisna. But she's a sensible girl at heart. Lyra's just been led astray, that's all. She'd be here right now if it wasn't for that shadow-loving chief of theirs, whispering poison in her ears. Remove him, and Lyra will soon see the light.
Since these are the earlier quests for folk here, I think these will be pretty easy. I think. Well, nope, because the we gotta go over there to do it, so I guess not. Who else has quests that aren't Oh hell, okay. So there's literally only a couple quests and they're all in like the danger zones. Perfect. Let's let's do this one first. We can at least get close to it. I'm gonna get some bone spears while we're at it. All right. Now, if I'm super lucky, there'll be more monks, and we can just jump right there. And to, at least if nothing else, Isla's like ridiculous. She is a monster. Also, this way. Oh, and there are monks. Perfect. This will make it a little bit easier. Oh, they're everywhere, too. Perfect. Yeah, this is kind of a breeze. Well, I mean, you know. She'll be fine. Damn, the skybox, though. This... Oh, crap, the Ashen's gotta be over there. Look. Yeah, there's light coming out of this area. Okay, damn, you can see the... You can finally get a sense of the difference from this, this crazy lantern I've got now. If the Ashen isn't like out there somewhere, I'd be shocked. It smacks of the Ashen that's probably right there. Just with the light coming out like that. It's probably still way off, and I bet we'd probably be able to see it before we can get to it. But if ever I was looking at a... Oh, no. If ever I was looking at a source of light, this is going to be it. And now I've realized I don't have a clean way to get there now. Because of this murkiness. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can tread through it and be fine. No. Oh. Whoa. He sort of did the, The Ornstein dash. Okay. When they say loom, that makes me wonder then. This is probably where the where they're weaving that dark to obscure our ability to find the Ashen. Sapient root. So there was a single one, and that's what I need in order to do one of my bigger upgrades. I can upgrade my axe like another tier now. It's cool how much verticality there is in this area. And I'm pretty sure... No? Not one of these things. No, get out of here. Shoo. Pretty sure there's gonna be more monks to travel with, but I thought I saw one, but that's... Nope. Not there just yet. Probably make that jump, but I don't think I'll be able to get back. They were monks. Okay. Oof. Dick. Oh, there's Fisk. He's making mega tier weapons and stuff. Oh god. See if I can bring her up in time. Luckily, she's a beast at least. Holy crap. Actually, hold on a sec. There's like a little... Here we go. Another little alcove in there I can get into. Besides climbing up to see what's up here. And seems like nothing. This is starting to look really... Like, that even looks like a spider out there. I don't think it is, but... That's just hella creepy. Oh, maybe that's Malik. Maybe? That reminds me of... started to remind me of Valley of Defilement or something. Oh, my stamina. We're set. We're decent. Not dead yet. Let's see. The music getting creepier and all these statues and everything are making me worried what we're gonna encounter here. I hope there's another ritual stone coming up. Ooh, it's a dude. Oh, everybody's throwing these things now. Or no. Those were at least just regular ones. Yeah, this is just getting creepier and creepier. This is Ashen fused to Tyrannical Maul. Nice. So it's already like somewhat upgraded in that case. I think that's the same upgrade level that I've currently got for my stuff, so the Maul might actually be worth using. Let's see. Yeah. That's like a direct upgrade. An immediate one too. It's good to see oh, careful. That's almost like if one of the Souls games actually was willing to give you a weapon of your upgrade level right away. Whoa, what is this all about? Oh, there's one inside. I don't think I can fast travel to this. But no. Well, we at least have a checkpoint. That's something. Oh crap, speaking of checkpoints. Damn, we just knocked him out. Alright, time to venture further into the scary things. Actually, what direction are we going? This would technically be right. This would actually lead us closer to one of the other side quests, I think. Here's the cauldron, right over here somewhere. Up, maybe? Ooh. Fancy. I love that there's, like, proper verticality in this game. Any sapient roots, we need these. I wonder if you eventually get a recipe to... Oh, there we go. That's the item I need, too. I wonder if there's a recipe to convert the, Ooh, careful. Convert the roots into moss. Get in there! It's like 1,000, 1,000 scoria for that. Before we leave, I'm gonna at least grab the items over here and hope I don't get killed on the way. totally worth. Somewhat worth. Alright, one more item to get while we're here, because we're pretty close. What's a good way to get up there? One of them is back there. You can these statues of I'm assuming Malik are getting bigger and bigger and scarier and scarier. Or effigies? Whatever these things are. Release fuse. You're successful. Charge attacks cause a small explosion, dealing bonus damage and stun. Nice. I've seen other characters use that. This is starting to look like we're going somewhere real nasty. I think the item I need is like up. Feels like it's up and behind me or something. No, it's to my right. Afraid to go too far and aggro some nasty thing I'm not ready for. It's like way up there somewhere, I think. Wonder if I can travel up to it. I'm like, just throw a spear right on up. No, even worse. It's the terribly scary dark area that I'm not ready for. Oh, they're like praying to their god or whatever. Let me interrupt with a prophet standard. Alright. Oh. Good, we're safe. For now. So one of these things actually grabs me. I'm gonna imagine that there's gonna be one that like isn't all pieced together from like wood and stuff, and it's just gonna grab you the second you pick up an item. It's gonna be something like that. I just... they're just totally setting it up for that, especially when they're all next to the monk statues. And this is like Lost Izalith, you know, like Irithyll. Jesus, wow, I'm looking for an I name. This is like Irithyll, where suddenly you start getting large titanite everywhere. Like, basically when you cross the threshold into being like level 50, 60-ish. So that's the dude who apparently is tricking her. And then you have more than you need? Not until you get the ash, anyways. Tyrant's plating. Armor salvage from 100 battles. Interesting. If you're not using, like, if you're not grabbing that ash in order to actually, like, unlock purchasing them, like, you don't get a lot of, there's not a lot of large titanite normally. Is that it? Yeah. So we've literally done everything. We can leave. Cool. Let's head on back. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Once we've handed everybody everything, I'm gonna be calling it. It's getting kind of late, and I want to get some rest. See if we can get like an excellent night's sleep tonight, and resume this tomorrow, like morning-ish, maybe early afternoon.
Bartaran and I talked about the core bile and decided it's too caustic to use. The Houndtail, however, now that's more promising. And now Siluran's told me of another great beast in the Bronzed Mire, a Romar. Romar horn holds some powerful medicine, and this Romar seems untouched by light sickness.
Alright. We're gonna grind it and snort it.
So you found the chief, but there was no sign of Lyra. That's a bit unsettling. Let me see that note of hers. Perhaps she's had a change of heart and escaped on her own. It's written in the Darkling script, and... oh no, this is bad. Very bad. Lyra isn't just part of the cult now. She's their blooming high priestess. As soon as she could walk, Lyra was messing around with plants and fungus. Such was her talent that some varieties would grow and change at a mere touch. And it's the Forgone that worries me most. A fungus that brings new life to old bones. Her note talks of a promise to Cisna and the risen might of the Forgone.
Oh, is she literally a necromancer now? Oh man, we're gonna have a horde battle or something?
Apparently she's gone to the Bronzed Mire to do some experiments. Please, find Lyra and convince her to stop this insanity.
Alright, and... here you go.
Yes. Give me the cauldron so that I might once again enjoy the fragrances of this world. And of course, brew more potent potions to aid you in our hunt for the Ashen.
Sure.
Thank you. Long have I dreamt of this moment. After all, a decantress is of little use without her sense of smell. Beautiful sights and rich smells are again mine to enjoy. Thanks to you. Yet my numb fingers still fumble like drunken fools.
You realize I'm sitting on 44,000 scoria. We gotta spend this.
A world seed will nourish and invigorate my deadened digits. Amiren had one, but she gave it to her executioner, a brutal listener named Toleran. With my sister's death, he will have fled to the Featherlands, his home. Find him and take the seed from his dead hands.
Oh, one more to do. Well, Sinjuro, what are you... How many things are you upgrading then? Because it's like a couple weapons and a shield or something, right?
Without Fiske and his sparking spears, my tribe can be proper free now. Now, do you mind handing Fiske's lore over? I'm keen to find it a better home. Honestly, can't fathom what went wrong with them boys, Ake and Fiske. I reckons there's some shadowy whisperings behind all this. Mark my words. Now that the business of salvation is done and dusted, let's get on to the personal stuff. That Corey, what thought this whole fracas up, he needs to pay for what he started.
Well, yeah, like you would never need to carry like more than what? I mean, even the most like ridiculously well-equipped player is going to carry what, like 8 weapons they'd use regularly on a single build. But even before that, I mean, you could say 2 or 3 good weapons, and I don't know if you have enough large Titanite at that point. I don't know. But I don't think in any case you really have more than you need unless you're using like 2 weapons total.
Don't know whether you'd call this justice or vengeance, really. To me, mind, it don't matter either way. It all ends the same, don't it? This slimy worm has managed to slither his way into the good books of a Latharian clan. He's tucked up nice and cozy in their fort near the Bronzed Mire. Fancy some snake hunting?
So for her tribe, one of the most important things you can have, because they're typically like a fishing village, is your lore, and it's a very personal thing. And typically, what will happen is that if for whatever reason, somebody's led astray, betrays the tribe, whatever, their lore is taken and given to somebody more worthy. And you're typically given to it like when you're young as like part of like a rite of passage, I don't know, personal belongings kind of thing. It's like they're really important. Let's see where these are at. So one is, they're all way out here. I guess we could do them all at once, but holy crap. I won't be doing these tonight though, because it's kind of late. Let's go ahead and hit up the ritual stone, just to make sure it saves. And let me go ahead and just see. Let me go ahead and take a look and see who we can raid.